So as far as I know, these are the first ever commissions for this instrumentation of classical musicians writing for the 5-piece string band. And my goal with this project was to make music that's compelling and interesting and very different.
Writing for banjo, look, I've never written for banjo. I've never written for mandolin. The idea that this group was something really different, in some ways maybe was better because it allows you to be really creative because you're in a whole other world that you're not used to being in.
See you.
Feels like I never went.
Oh, sorry.
That was the spot. I had the same problem now I remember, like almost like writing. You did that actually with one, and that sounded really great. Jake put a banjo and a mandolin in my hand, and that changed everything. If I get the right sound in my head, which usually comes from the instruments, it's almost like turning on a water faucet, and just things just start to come out and flow.
The most exciting part of commissioning a new work is getting to work so closely with a composer and seeing their process and have them bring it forward and what they want to hear.
Immediately when Jake asked me, I'm all, oh, that sounds like a great idea, I want to do that. Somehow, like, my music and string band music, what that intersection is, you know, it wasn't like, oh, I don't know if I could even write for this. It was just like, oh, I got to figure out, you know, where's that sweet spot. How somebody who comes from a different kind of background would what they would create for these instruments. I think that's really neat.
This new kind of juxtaposition of new music classical composers with parking lot trained string band fiddle tune players. I think that's basically where I learned to play.
In the parking lot. My name is Matt Flinner, and I'm a mandolin, mainly bluegrass mandolin player from Nashville, Tennessee. So you've got these folk melodies or these bluegrass melodies, but let's not just hang them up on the wall with this classical background. Let's integrate them together, hopefully into, you know, the ideal is Bartok, where you've got, to me, where you've got folk melodies, but it doesn't sound like necessarily folk music that's like put on display. It's an whole organic piece. So I was just trying to write something that seemed to make sense, sounding not like bluegrass exactly, not sounding like modern classical music, but sounding like something in between.
Matt is so rooted in string band music. Like, he grew up playing banjo and mandolin and took that and extrapolated that over 20 minutes of music.
Hopefully this will be a step towards, you know, more writing in that style. So thank you, Jake Schepps. Where is he?
All the musicians, I feel so fortunate to play with these people who I consider my musical heroes. I feel like I'm asking them to do a lot more work to make music than they normally do.
Thank you so much. McBane, everybody.
Like what we had last night, we had these amazing pizzas last night, which is, I think, all the ingredients that go into this thing, and you put them all together, and then you take one bite. It doesn't taste anything like the ingredients themselves. It's just the combination of the garlic and the cheese and everything else just kind of combines in a magical way that makes a whole nother taste. Well, that's what music is. You take a banjo, you take some violin, and some harmony, and you put it all together, and it's a whole nother sound. It's like pizza.
People my age from North Carolina, they sound like they're from it, and just they drank the right water. And I drank some other kind of water.
I'm playing this out of tune, which is banjo, so it's mostly out of tune.
How did you guys meet each other? How did this collaboration start? You know?
Prison, I thought. Yeah, we shared a cell. You know, good times.
That gave you shivers?